The Independent National Electoral Commission has officially declared Governor Adeleke winner of the Osun State governorship election. INEC returning officer and Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Oye-Ekiti, Professor Joshua Olalekan Ogunwole, announced the results Sunday morning after overnight collation. Adeleke polled 511,067 votes to defeat his closest rival, APC's Bola Oyebamiji, who scored 444,815 votes, a winning margin of 66,215 votes. ADC candidate Najim Salam came a distant third with 17,180 votes. Adeleke won in 19 of the 30 local government areas, while Oyebamiji secured 11. The victory makes Adeleke only the third governor in Osun's history to win a second term through an election, joining Olagunsoye Oyinlola and Rauf Aregbesola. INEC has responded to allegations that President Bola Tinubu submitted a forged NYSC certificate, stating that it only published the credentials submitted to it by the APC. The Commission's clarification comes amid a lawsuit by Atiku Abubakar and the ADC seeking Tinubu's disqualification from the 2027 election. Atiku personally appeared at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday to file the suit, which alleges Tinubu's NYSC certificate bears the name Tinubu Bola Adekunle rather than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. On the security front, Nigerian army troops have dismantled 3 suspected IPOB and ESN camps in Anambra State, killing 3 suspected militants and arresting 3 others. The operation was conducted in the early hours of Saturday, August 15, following intelligence on activities around Osun along the boundary between Ihiala and Ogbaru local government areas. Troops recovered 1 FN rifle with 10 rounds of 7.62 mm NATO ammunition, 1 pump-action shotgun with 5 cartridges, 15 sticks of dynamite, 4 motorcycles, 1 gas cylinder, 3 hybrid batteries, 2 car batteries, and 3 handheld radio chargers. In a separate operation on Friday, August 14, troops of the Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Fasanyama intercepted a 57-year-old explosive courier, Sani Umar, transporting 180 units of 20 mm superpower explosives in Zamfara State. The military said the explosives were being moved from Gusau in Zamfara to Jibia in Katsina State for delivery to suspected terrorist elements. During simultaneous offensive operations in Birnin Magaji, troops engaged terrorists around Garin Castle, killing 2 and recovering 2 rifles, 2 magazines, 9 rounds of ammunition, and 2 motorcycles. The Enugu State Police Command has busted an interstate kidnapping syndicate, arresting 14 suspects linked to multiple abductions and murder. Police Commissioner Maman Giwa said the suspects belong to organized criminal networks operating across the FCT, Enugu, Kogi, Nasarawa Rivers, Kwara, and Taraba states. Police recovered 5 AK-47 rifles, 2 pump-action guns, 1 locally fabricated firearms, 310 rounds of live 7.62 by 39 mm ammunition, 8 live cartridges, and 7 AK-47 empty magazines. The suspects have allegedly confessed to their involvement in several kidnap incidents across Enugu State. The Borno State Police Command has recovered an unexploded hand grenade from a drainage slab in the Moduganari area of Maiduguri. The ordnance was discovered at about 12:40 p.m. on Saturday, August 15, following a report from vigilant residents. EOD operatives safely recovered the device, which has been secured for further examinations. Turning to business, panic broke out in parts of Ilorin, Kwara State on Saturday after about 45,000 liters of premium motor spirit spilled from a petroleum tanker at Corn Oil Filling Station along the Old Jeba Road in the Maraba area. The incident occurred at about 5:08 p.m. after an attempt to retrieve some PMS from the tanker led to the valve being opened uncontrollably. Firefighters deployed chemical foam compound to saturate the affected areas and prevent ignition. No fire broke out. The incident came barely 2 days after another 45,000-liter tanker mishap along the New Jeba Expressway in Oloru on Thursday, August 13. On the international front, Iran has slammed U.S. President Donald Trump's claim that it would soon declare the Strait of Hormuz part of U.S. territory. Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Kazim Garibabadi said on Saturday, "The Strait of Hormuz has been Iranian, is Iranian, and will remain Iranian." Trump made the remark at a political rally in New York State on Friday, saying, "After we defeat Iran, pretty soon I will be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States." A White House official later clarified that Trump was joking, according to the Wall Street Journal. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has invited President Bola Tinubu to attend the BRICS Leaders Summit to New Delhi from September 12 to 13, 2026. India's High Commissioner to Nigeria, Abhishek Singh, disclosed the invitation on Wednesday, noting that bilateral trade between the two countries is approaching $10 billion with over 200 Indian companies operating in Nigeria and employing nearly 100,000 Nigerians. In sports, Super Falcons defender Michel Alozie has deactivated her Instagram account following a wave of criticism from Nigerian fans after the team failed to qualify for the 2027 Women's World Cup. The Super Falcons lost 2-1 to South Africa in a decisive playoff in Casablanca on Thursday, ending Nigeria's streak of 9 consecutive World Cup appearances. It marks the first time in the country's football history that the Super Falcons, Super Eagles, and Flying Eagles have all failed to qualify for their respective World Cups. Comfort Ekwo, a visually impaired theatre arts graduate from the University of Lagos, has shared her inspiring journey of losing her sight at age 8 due to retinitis pigmentosa and overcoming social discrimination to pursue her dreams. Ekwo, who now runs a rehabilitation center teaching independent skill to people with visual impairment, recently traveled to Germany to speak at a summit on her advocacy work. Now to technology. The Defense Headquarters has disclosed that its official X account was targeted in an attempted unauthorized compromise on Saturday. Director of Defense Information Major General Samaila Uba said technical measures were immediately activated to secure the account and prevent further unauthorized access. The military warned the public to disregard any suspicious posts from the account during the recovery period. And that's your news roundup. Thanks for watching.